My name is Mashik Al Hussain. I'm from the group Chai Bangla, and this video is the individual video where I will be reflecting on the task that I did for network communication in semester 3. So my group's name is Joy Bangla, and my group members are Raya Rafi Bushunia, Talal Talvi Bushunia, and Diamond, Rahitul Islam Diamond. So for task one, we were tasked to come up with a group name and also suggest the floor plans, like for the ground floor and the first floor. So here, what I learned was like how to design, because before this, didn't really design floor plans. So this was the first time. The experience was first. All right. So for the second task, we were tasked with like making 10 questions or something around that. And we were also expected to give the expected answers for each of them. So we made 10, and I suggested maybe we should make around that 10, 12, something like that. And then what I learned from here was like for each of the devices that we selected, we had to choose uh, based on our budget, the appropriate device, because there are a range of devices for each of the budgets. And if we like want to choose the best device for our budget, we need to research and then come up with the best one that's relevant to our budget. Yeah. For task 3, we were supposed to choose the devices, like the specific devices that we are going to use for our building. And we had a few categories for for them. For example, routers, switches, firewall, patch panel, access point, workstation, cabling, etc. And also their price. So what I learned from here was like, for you need to research really like which one is the best within our budget, and then use them. For task 4, we were tasked with like for each of our rooms, how we set up the devices, the networking devices, how we set them up, and the cabling lengths for each floors and in each room, something like that. How we set them up, the networking components. So this was much about it. What I learned from here is like this is where the practical part comes. Like this is where we really this is I think for me, this is the most important part, because this is where we use the devices and then use them to connect to each of the PCs. So this is a very crucial part, I think. For task 5, we had to issue IP addresses for each of the rooms. So what we did here was we calculated 3 bits. We took 3 bits for the subnet, and then we allocated IP addresses for each of the work areas. And from here, we understand like allocating different IP addresses for each of the rooms. It's easier to just divide the IP. It's easier to divide the address and then use in each of the lamps, so it is more efficient. The whole task 6, we had to prepare this report with with introduction, with the meeting minutes, with each of the tasks that we completed. So this is the thing, like what I learned from here is like the project helped me learn more about the practical parts of the networking side as a network engineer, what we have to face. And this was really designed like giving a very realistic feel. So this was the rubric for this video, and I hope I could cover each and every one of them. I tried my best to represent what I could within this small span of time. Thank you for your time.